Did you hear about the guy who bought shoes from his drug dealer? I don't know what he laced them with, but
This man tripping.
this is the second in my 3-part movie series of Tom Holland voiceovers, and I need your help answering some questions. Hasn't he heard it's always the red wire? It's always the red? I guess he hasn't. So what's with the trend of realistic settings with animated characters? People say Pixar does this, but everyone does this.
Sorry, did you need that mug?
Yes, but she really didn't want the smell of burning shoes even more. Weird focusing, right? I think the framing is nice, but then everyone ends up checking out her butt. So they focus on the kid, but the action is the cut being thrown away, and you just checked out her butt anyway. So, number of questions. First, are there 2 TVs in this room? And what's the point of the one face down? He's showing off his pretend gadget, but just a minute ago he was doing real electrical stuff. And there's just loose, open chemical beakers everywhere, which is when I question her parenting.
Because the refracted light causes the endocrine cells to release serotonin.
So is his teacher getting a raise, or...
Remember how you told me not to take apart your cell phone?
Whoa, cell phone? Then why did we tell the background designer to set the scene in the 80s?
Still want to kill me?
I actually didn't want to kill him before, but now...
I promise. I'll always have your back.
How nice. She's not in the rest of the movie, is she?
Man, it's cold. Hey, fellas.
So Will Smith is playing himself?
Everybody good?
Empty the chamber? Ugh. How come everyone forgets to empty the chamber? And don't tell me it's a waste of animation, because he removed the clip.
I'm in position.
What is your situation?
Didn't he just say, I'm in position?
Katsu Kimura.
You typing with 3 keyboards? That'd be more impressive if you were looking at multiple monitors.
Autonomous attack drone powered by atmospheric energy.
It's powered by what? Fake energy aside, you're not putting the US in good light if the first thing you do with new energy technology is make an assassin drone. Should I be asking about how thick this aquarium glass is, or where he got the scuba gear? Or are you just going to tell me, it's a kid's movie, baby, enjoy the ride? So was this device going to break the glass no matter what music he chose? Could he have been jamming out to some Bulgarian folk right now?
You know how you can tell when you're the world's greatest spy?
Because ego?
Everyone knows the name.
But, no. That means you're the worst spy. So, did you just hit the roof face first? Just to review, he casually tosses a cufflink bomb under a gong to launch himself straight up through a roof at such an angle that he's able to fly through the open doors of a moving helicopter to grab a briefcase.
Right?
Oh, and the bad guy wanted him to do this so he could frame him. You put your spy agency under the reflecting pool? Government spending, am I right? Why are all these people milling about the security checkpoint?
Still go back to work.
Go back to work? What are they working on, airport patients? What do you mean America has a fascination with violence? Wow, getting assigned the bathroom cubby stinks, literally, but why hasn't he moved his desk away from the door?
Here we go.
Also, judging by these sound effects, this dude didn't wash his hands, and he brought a magazine. So this is a PG-rated movie about a pigeon?
It's kind of violent, don't you think?
And what do we think of the government's recent spending?
This is a vile waste of taxpayer dollars.
Wrong answer, Willie. You're fired.
Does he have that authority? Field agent wouldn't even be in the same department as R&D. So Ears, that's his character's name, deactivates Will's gadgets, but Eyes, that's her character's name, is right behind him. How come Eyes' devices didn't power down?
Find Kimura.
Signal intercepted in Playa del Carmen, Mexico.
Holy NSA, if Will can search for Kimura, can't the agency search for Will?
It worked.
How does he know? All he knows is it dissolves bird feathers.
I need to disappear.
How'd he not spill that?
Duh. You just drank an ingestible formula that uses a CRISPR-Cas9 genetic editor to resequence your DNA on a molecular level.
Well, how else is it going to resequence DNA? Not on a molecular level? Psh. He kept the bow tie? It seems to me that this chemical copies the DNA of whatever species it mixes with. Now, it doesn't copy the DNA exactly, or Will would look like Lovey. He's still Will Smith, just bird form. So instead of making an antidote, why not just mix the formula with a strand of anyone's human hair and drink that?
That bird poop in my... We got company.
What did he expect to happen when he peeled away?
We've got units blocking every street, overpass, and exit within a 5-mile radius.
If they're blocking every street, why is there a car chase going on?
Activate weapons.
What?
I'm just gonna take out our tires.
How about something non-lethal like oil slick?
How is oil slick any less deadly than taking out tires? Did you hear about the guy who bought shoes from his drug dealer? I don't know what he laced them with, but...
This man tripping.
Did anyone else see a pigeon in that car?
Nope. Saw two.
Kept your seatbelt on.
This is a movie for kids?
No. I wish I could unsee that.
Don't we all wish we could unsee that? But misery loves company, so here it is again. These other names are people who worked on the movie, which is what these names were as well. And I noticed John Colty in both, so I wonder, is this some cool double agent Easter egg? But no, they have different faces, even though both faces here are the exact same. It's the lead motion graphic designer for the film. He put his own name in. Twice. Is this the grossest PG movie?
Hands up. Ooh.
Is this the raunchiest PG movie?
Sterling is here somewhere.
What? How did she know? And why are there so many agency cars in Mexico? And why is there so much sumo butt in this movie?
I know he's on his way to Venice right now to steal the agent database.
He'll know the identities of everyone at the agency.
Doesn't Will's car also know this? Be a lot easier, too. They bribed the ratings people, didn't they?
I'm gonna science all over your face!
That has a bit of a suck factor to it.
See? Now I'm being dirty. Bribe me. Did you know if you have a pigeon problem, you should spread out some mothballs?
Oddly effective.
Why are they taking a boat and not the jet? And why does it say Adriatic Sea if the map shows them in the Strait of Gibraltar?
You still working on that antidote, right?
In a couple minutes, it's done.
The antidote takes 18 hours to synthesize. Can you get from DC to Mexico to across the Atlantic in a boat in that time?
You remember it.
You think they took a plane? Neat cuffs. Do you think they... Never mind, they're dumb. Couldn't they just shoot the database? And why is this drone impervious to bullets and EMPs? What's that Vespa called? The nitroglycerin?
Oh, I like how you think.
Is it think or reflux? And why is it in Italy? Could she still take a shot? Take a shot now? And now? Or now? Remember when Jeffrey Epstein killed himself?
Or did he? Or did he? Do you not realize what this means? You're a girl!
Oh.
Does this also mean that Lovey is... You know what? He's butch. Who cares? I talked to the ratings people and asked, should this be rated PG?
Yes. Maybe? Okay, I don't know what I saw.
Whoa, why are there so many pigeons in there? Do they think that after all the nudity and vomit that they can just have a violent action scene and still keep their PG rating?
I mean, I did. Until you asked that question that way. Cast a little doubt.
Who sneaks into a bad guy base listening to a podcast? Is it pronounced
Kyrgyzstan.
or
Kyrgyzstan.
does that work against robots? And they're taking the non-lethal approach to stopping robots?
Are those pigeons wearing tiny backpacks?
Yes, great eyesight. Here's a better question. Where did the tiny backpacks come from?
I call it 50 Shades of Yay!
It's a fabulous rainbow. Why wouldn't they just call it 50 Shades of Gay? I look forward to your comments. Why wouldn't the inflatable ball surround them both? If you could have any of these gadgets, which one would it be? I just want the watch projecting touchscreen. Did you only have one inflatable ball hug thing? Is he flying or falling with style? Can someone do the math for me? How many birds would it take to fly?
Committed a little bit of treason.
Oh, right, yeah, the treason. Forgot about the treason.
When was the treason? I don't remember the treason.
We need people like you, people who can help the agency do things a new way.
But everyone at the agency thinks they're fired. How do you change the agency if no one knows you're working for the agency? But questioning logic in this movie makes as much sense as having the government work under a large pool, so... I saw vomit, it wasn't pretty. Even when animated, I still feel nauseated. And rating guys, you need to know sumo buttocks, it was jiggly. It even fluctuated. Eyes and ears are degraded.